It's our affair pod show. It's our affair pod show. It's our affair pod show. It's our affair pod show.
G'day, Liam here, off-air pod. No ailments, no business for me, Ben.
Hello there. I got two tidbits and no ailments. First tidbit is Bell still owes me $100.
Mm-hmm.
Yet to deliver on that. And the second tidbit is I appreciate the support on the F squad about the petrol debacle.
I'll also drop another tidbit in. There is a sex toy in the studio at the moment. Someone stuck a walloper right there on the window. See that? Yeah.
A Mary Walloper.
I believe it was RIP Prod Brod.
Yeah, as a bit of a stitch up.
Yeah, who did they have a comedian in? Yeah, yesterday they had a comedian in on Brekkie, and I think they brought that in.
I thought that was a read. Like,
I believe that
bloody
was their,
comedians in
that
on
was their
Brekkie.
producer talking in the off-air pod.
No, what?
What comedian?
I saw their rundown. I didn't see a comedian on there.
No?
List
Oh,
yesterday.
I think you
was
saw.
going-
What are you talking about? You saw a story that Macy put up.
Yeah, Macy's one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was that's their team. So it's nice to know that you're around all your colleagues.
I didn't see who was in it. I
When
just
Brody
heard-
was
Yes.
the distinct Irish accent.
Was it
I didn't
Jazz?
hear that. No.
Yeah, that was Jazz, mate.
God bless him.
I just saw
Jazz, who
someone.
just sits like there.
I
Like,
just saw.
probably about.
I didn't see their face, but I could see someone was with headphones, and then Brody was off air. So I was like, oh, they must have had a guest in.
It was Jazz with headphones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his face was in it.
He does look a lot different without headphones, I will say.
Are we keeping
Yeah.
it there for the program?
I would
Is it on any of the cameras?
I would like to get rid of it, but I also don't want to touch
No,
it.
Yeah,
I'd like
I'm
it.
like that.
I'd like it to have a
I think
sneaky
we-
appearance in the background of one video tonight.
I think that's
Oh.
Yeah,
ruins
sad.
what
it looks
Jack's trying to do.
It looks like
I'm kind of down for that.
if Grimace were to be fully.
Well, it's big and purple. Yeah.
Do you reckon I could kick it off?
Yeah, kick it off.
Yeah.
then.
Do you reckon I could reach that though? It's
I
pretty
don't
high.
think you'll be able to kick it off.
Hang on.
Do it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
stand
you
by,
might
stand
actually
by,
pull a
stand-
hammy if
It's
you try and kick that
suctioned
off.
there real hard.
Oh my god! I feel like he's gonna kick the TV or something. I don't know, man.
gonna
I don't
do
think you'll be
your
able to
hip.
kick it. Yeah, it's a high kick.
Ready?
Yep.
Look at it.
I must admit, I kind of want to go at kicking.
Oi, 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 oi.
It's very high.
You could say you're trying to kick the dick.
down on it as opposed to going up on it.
Yeah, you did come
too
down
high,
on it.
man.
You understand how a suction cup works, right? It's not going to just come off if you
try and-
tap it.
Then kicks the walloper
What
off.
was that,
Famous
Bell?
last words, Bell.
He just tapped it before. It was just a little.
That'll be $200.
Can't believe Ben kicked a donger off the
Yeah.
window.
Grimace's donger of all things.
God bless.
The dick has been kicked.
Bell.
Hello, present. No business. Reserve the right. No tidbits.
Andy.
Present.
Tina.
Howdy.
Scud cutting something at the moment. Jack.
Present, one small business.
Audio, not like a cucumber sandwich.
Yeah, true. Yeah, should have been more specific. He's cutting some audio,
Cutting
specifically
shapes.
skit that I've got about Russia.
Bless.
Which I famously didn't want to do a Russian skit a little while back.
Yeah, in your defense though,
it was different
the
though.
context of
it was
the
like
skit.
Russian. It was like Russians in a war scenario. It's like I feel like this is like a little bit different to that.
It's actually pro-Russia. Liam's big
it
Russia guy.
weirdly is pro-Russia,
Yeah.
but like in a jerky way. I think.
So Liam's anti-Russia.
What's all this humming and moaning about?
No, it's very pro-Russia.
Do you want to show the moaning Myrtle over there?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Wants me to write a skit, then I write a skit. And it's like, should we be doing that?
Yeah.
You know, crazy. Jack.
I would just like to thank Liam for getting coffees today. It's kind of been like a nice,
It's been nice.
like a merry-go-round of people getting coffees.
You know what,
It's
before
3
this
PM.
is now given this is before your time, Jack. This is before your time as well, Tina. Was it before Scudder's time?
Nah.
No, Scudder was. We used to, for the old Melbourne breakfast team, Ben, myself, and Bell would always get everyone coffees.
Oh, God
Well,
bless.
no, the bit was... So we used to have a system where we would get
bit.
coffees and it was like a roster system. And we
In
said...
Adelaide,
In
yes.
Adelaide. No, and then when we started here, we said, hey, so we get coffees every single morning. Does anyone want to buy into that? Like, when we
Yeah.
be a part of it? Because then, like, it's kind of like rounds. When it's your round, it's your
Yep.
round. And then
round.
everyone opted out except for us three. So we just... Us three
No,
bought
but
coffees.
No, what happened is we were buying everyone coffees all the time, and then after a while,
We explained the roster system.
and no one was thanking us for the coffees. So after a few months of just buying people, and then they would sort of expect coffees, and then we thought, "F you guys." So then we sort of specifically said, "Only 3 coffees, please." We sort of cut them out.
No, we.
If people kept thanking us, I
I
think we
think
would
we
just
said
always.
if you want a coffee in this roster, then we're gonna have to take turns paying. And then people said, okay, well, I don't want
I
to
don't
be a part of it.
expect. I don't
And it was
expect.
like, oh.
Yeah,
Like Scott did a run yesterday. I don't expect that. Jack's done a run. I don't expect
Yeah,
that. But
I feel like- yeah.
I'm very thankful if you do. But I definitely don't expect that. I'm more than happy to get people coffee
Well,
if I'm putting my hand up and saying,
es-
"Look, I'm going to do a run."
Especially because there has been a bit of reasonable harumphing about some coffee places. Making sure that, like, say I went for a run when you guys get here, because then a good place is open, which is great. I did just want to bring up that I'm very thankful, Liam, but both times when you've come in for my coffee, which you have lovingly bought, you do misread the order, and I haven't really said anything because I quite like what you get.
An iced long black with a dash of milk.
I order just a long black with a dash of milk.
You see what you want to see.
However,
Didn't I say a man of class when I saw your order that time? Have you had ice before?
no,
Oh, shit, sorry.
but
So you're just getting a plain.
I'm
Long
coming around
black.
to him. It's kind of like a weird Stockholm syndrome,
right, 'cause-
where I'm very fine with it because you know I'm getting a coffee that's brought
Yeah,
to me.
right.
You know,
Shit, I
I'm
thought
so
you-
fine with that.
So sorry, man.
But I just think that's it, and I have no issue with it.
I
really
think
enjoyed
I
it
see
today.
the long black and go, oh, that's what I get, and then I get the
Yeah.
ice long black.
I'm sorry, I couldn't like. I'm
Sorry,
not going to
bro.
say anything as you're beautifully
so-
handing me a coffee.
So yeah,
that
when
you've
you
gone
said
and
today,
get
which one's mine? I'm like, the one
Is this
with
right?
ice in it, you massive idiot. There's only one on the tray with ice on it.
But thank you. I genuinely like. There's no issue. There's no issue. I just thought it was a little bit funny.
So much sense. Yeah, I'm just going to check that message. Yeah, it definitely says.
Andy,
There
I
it
can
is.
see you raising your hand. I believe you're going to do a bit of a. We have to hurry things up. Call.
Oh, I know. I was just going to say I wasn't part of the coffee. I don't drink coffee, so I've never bothered you guys for a coffee. But that, when that whole fiasco went down last year, I thought it was the craziest thing. I could not believe the gall of people. But I did put my hand down because I noticed the time.
Yep.
Yeah, people be having
But I said
gall.
my thing anyway.
I don't like to be like the time master, but we are very
Yes.
time poor today. So let's jump into it.
We've had roofs and eggs, hats with the fur, berries and hogs with the fur, Okay, it's time. On Wednesdays we do the brown low.
Of course, it is a Tuesday. It's just a misunderstanding with the intro.
The purple-nosed pig frog is the reigning Brownlow winner of frogs.
Oh, really? I forgot.
Yeah. And today's Brownlow is the Brownlow of Nordic countries and territories.
Check the chat.
Oh, wonderful. I'm visiting 3 of these at the end of the year.
Well, don't
There's my vote.
don't ruin it. Can I just say as well, Andy has sent through a graphic to the group chat, which you will be able to see if you log on to the Ben Lima Bell Alpha Squad secret group on Facebook.
Yes.
If you're not a part of that, search it up. We'll get you in there. A lot of content for you all. Andy's had a crack on Canva for the first time. This
Yeah,
is
I
an
made
Andy
this
original.
myself. I
Made
this
this on
myself.
Canva.
Well, that's
Yeah.
how I do a lot of our stuff. Fight me, graphic designers.
There's already like a few that you just like, well, that's not gonna win, is it?
So just for clarification as well, are we voting on
All
the
things
country's
considered.
graphic or...
So
Yeah.
if you're voting for Sweden, you can vote for the flag, or you can vote for ABBA,
Gotcha.
or
Right.
Yeah,
meatballs,
it's just like whatever-
or
whatever.
PewDiePie, or
Fab.
whatever you want.
Yep.
Yeah, sick one.
Who wants to go first?
Oh, hang on, I don't have.
I'll go first.
Oh, shit! All right, sorry, go.
Go for it, Ben.
I'm going to go 1 point Iceland, just because it kind of reminds me of Australia's like cross, I guess.
Similar colours,
I'm-
yeah. Similar colour scheme.
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with all of these countries. I'd like to visit them one day, but I'll put my hand up and say I don't know them very well. I'll go 2 points Greenland because I know it's a land of ice and I find that fun. And I can't really go past 3 points for Sweden because of the furniture and the chocolate.
God bless. I'm going to go...
Swedish chocolate? Swiss?
Yeah.
You thinking of Swiss chocolate?
No.
Is that somewhere different?
Well, like
Yeah,
Toblerone
Switzerland.
and like Lindt and stuff is Switzerland.
Is that on here?
No,
that's not
I don't
considered
know. I'm
Nordic.
not really familiar with Swedish chocolate.
Yeah, right. So to me, that's like I thought that was the same place.
No, different countries.
Very different.
Like I said, this is definitely this is a big grey area in my knowledge.
Switzerland.
that's fair enough. That's
Switzerland
okay.
is like red with the white, so it's like it's a different cross. It is a cross. I can see how you.
It's
Yeah,
completely
it's like a
different.
smaller
Eurovision is
cross.
next
I think
year.
of people with blonde hair. That's what I think of.
That is
Yeah.
correct. That is correct.
Yeah.
You're in the
And chocolate.
Well,
No. Gotta
You
stop the list.
You do get the dime bars with a little like the hard toffee.
Yeah, I'm
They're
sure.
really
I'm sure they
nice.
have chocolate. In
They
Sweden.
are really nice.
Yeah.
It is really nice.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
go on a bet with you this year.
Thank you, sir.
I doubt you've ever had it or seen it, but I'm sure it's great. Yeah.
I'll go one vote to the Faroe Islands, and that's flag alone because that color scheme is
Dude,
just
it's sick.
So cool.
It actually looks like the when they mixed up the cross of St George in the back of the England
Yes.
Euros kit.
Yeah, it's very cool. I'm going to go 2 votes to Sweden. I think it's the most. There's got a lot going for it. Meatballs, PewDiePie,
Chocolate.
chocolate.
Oh, you mean the one with the little hard candy?
Yeah,
There you
chocolate.
go. Yeah.
And I'm going to go 3 votes to Iceland.
Wonderful. I shall be giving a vote.
Just quickly, any reason you've gone Iceland?
Always been fascinated by that country, and it's very close to Scotland, and they have some good bands there, like Björk.
We work with the Björk. It's Bjorn, but to me it was like close enough that I could make the link.
It's like Switzerland, Sweden, same but different. Yeah,
Always had a thing for Iceland.
Yeah, Björk
Yeah,
makes some great
Iceland's cool.
chocolate.
I'm going to be throwing a vote to Finland. Going to be heading there at the end of the year, actually, so that should be cool. I'm going to give a couple of votes to Sweden, mainly for IKEA. You've got a lot of IKEA furniture in my house. And 3 votes for Norway. I feel like it's the home of the Vikings. I imagine everyone looks like Erling Haaland there.
Yes.
I'm not a Man City fan, but I appreciate that Haaland is dominant as one of the best players in the world, and he has that sort of Viking heritage in him, which I think is cool. Like just big, jacked,
Yeah.
kind of like the Techno Viking. If you've
Yeah.
seen that film clip,
You could have told me that
funny.
Vikings were from Finland, Sweden, or Norway.
But they're sort of,
I would have believed
they're
they were.
sort
Kind of
they
are.
are,
Oh,
yeah.
jeez,
You are
confusing.
not up to date with this sort
No.
of region. Yeah, they're just anywhere.
I've heard of
around.
them.
Yeah.
I just couldn't point them out on the map.
Yeah, it's just
How's that Greenland flag for everyone's OCD, by the way?
Yeah, no, that's I.
Well, these
not
are.
for me. Not for
You don't
me.
get the full version of the flag because they are in little circles. I'm going to be giving 1 vote to Greenland. I really like the flag, and I really like how it's a territory of Denmark. I'm going to give 2 votes to the Faroe Islands because that is my favourite flag in Europe, although it's not a full nation.
Also,
fair,
where
right?
the Egyptian pharaohs came from.
Correct.
It's spelled exactly the same.
Well, that's how you spelled it when Guy Montgomery was in there.
Really?
Yeah, close.
Oh, crikey. But I can't go past 3 votes to the heritage of the name, being my last name, Sweden.
Ericsson. There is,
Sibelius?
Is Sweden running away with it at the moment? Is that the vibe?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's a cool country, and I don't know. I'm not like saying this, but sometimes I reckon being in the middle. Of
Yes,
just
I
sort of
think- I
everyone's
honestly think
eyes
Lane
sort of-
5, yeah,
it's,
Lane
it's a
5
good,
energy.
It's a good spot. Like it's like, oh yeah, I'll give that a vote. It's just
I
there.
feel like that's the reason you guys have been voting for it. 'cause
I
they're-
gave a pretty good reason.
Yeah, except for yours. All right, well, I want to give 1 vote to Denmark. I had a lovely time in Copenhagen when I was there a few years ago.
Great ice cream shop
Yes.
in Australia.
In South Australia.
I'm not trolling.
Is it just?
Is it everywhere?
Where's Movenpick from?
I don't know.
Sweden.
Princess Mary, of course, bit of an
Oh,
Australian
yeah.
tie there.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know,
not. I'm
Denmark.
not trolling the room. I genuinely thought Belle was from Denmark. I thought you were from Denmark.
That's
She's
the
in
Netherlands.
Is that where Holland is?
That is
That is
the
Holland, kind of.
It all
yeah.
sounds the same to me.
What
Dutch.
the
Yeah.
hell?
What the hell?
For someone who's done some travelling, it's very
Yeah, I've
concerning.
I've gone nowhere near that region. And it's on my
These
map.
are all the countries up the very top of the world.
Uh-huh.
They're all these
Yeah,
It's very
yeah.
cold
Yeah.
in most
Yeah.
of these places.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
I'm not from there.
And they've also like a lot of
Isn't
them.
Holland near
A
there?
lot of them have got their shit worked
near
out.
Yeah,
as
it's like
near
over.
does. It's like saying
Yeah,
you're
they're
from
all
Indonesia
happy. Yeah.
when, of course, you're from the Philippines.
Absolutely, sir. Pinau.
Sorry,
Me,
guys.
my son, and my wife.
I'd like to
Penang.
give. So that's 1 to
Yeah.
Denmark.
Yeah.
I'd like to give 2 to Svalbard.
Nice.
Yes,
I
Svalbard.
love that color combo, and the name is amazing.
Yes, Svalbard, of course, being a small archipelago of islands located equidistantly between Sweden and Finland.
Yeah.
Of course.
There.
Of course. And 3 votes to the one that just effed up the system, Greenland. Because I respect the non-conformity of the...
It's actually a Gerard Butler film.
Greenland.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an
Like a
apocalypse
disaster
film.
one. It's
Yeah.
good,
Good
man.
movie. Came out a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I didn't. I feel like it just went straight to streaming.
It
Yes.
was a stinker by the critics, but
I
fans
liked it.
It was
Yeah, I liked
basically 2012, but
Yeah,
they went to
everyone
Greenland.
was like getting the warning on their phones and TV, like missiles,
Cool, I love those types of
And I was
They
like,
were- They're at, I believe they're at a party.
good. Yeah.
They're at a kids' party.
Yep.
And the TV's on in the background, and then there's this message. Everyone's kind of not paying
That
attention
sounds
to
like
it.
the
bit
one
like
that just came
Fallout.
out last
Yeah.
Fallout.
year.
yeah,
like Fallout.
leave the world behind or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. They were at a kids' party for that.
Why do you always have to be a kids' party when the apocalypse happens? That's
Yeah.
wild. That's a
I
wild
suppose
trope.
it's like a happy
Yeah.
time. It's a quintessentially
Good
happy
juxtaposition
time.
between
Like,
happiness
Then again, you could be
and
having a
sad.
shit time at like a 3-year-old's birthday going,
Get
this
me
is
out of
so
here.
boring.
God,
And
I wish this world would end.
Literally,
apocalypse.
I wish
The
everyone
Four
would die.
What's
Yeah.
the one? They're at a party and
The Super
they,
Time Ball, sorry.
Sorry, no, the one oh my god, there's the big monster that comes and starts.
Cloverfield.
Cloverfield, love that film.
10 Cloverfield Lane, also a good spin-off. Anyway, Tina.
Okay, yeah. So 1 vote to Norway. Had a great night out there once.
Oh, nice one.
2 votes for Sweden. ABBA. Light of my life. And then 3 votes for Denmark because it's one of my favourite places in the world.
Oh, God bless.
Yeah.
Nice one.
All right, let me go through. I actually got Svalbard wrong. Svalbard is at the very top of the
That's
world.
above Russia, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's like the highest place
And
on
I
Earth.
was
Didn't
going
wanna
to
say
correct you,
anything.
Andy, but we just for time,
Yes,
Paul.
yeah. Åland is the one that is between Sweden and Finland. That got 0 votes. 1 vote to Finland. 2 votes to Svalbard. 3 votes each to Iceland and the Faroe Islands. And then the podium in 3rd place tied Denmark and Norway with 4 votes. In 2nd place, and God bless Greenland with 6 votes. But the Brownlow medal for Nordic countries goes to Sweden.
Nice. A good winner. Everyone likes Sweden.
Tina's Brownlow next week.
Oh.
You've suggested a topic.
Yes. Now you know how to use Canva, so.
I can make it myself.
And God bless you, couldn't tell me.
If I can end this podcast on a down note, Tina, your mic
Yeah,
makes
it's
horrible.
stressing me
So
out.
bad. Just like you're breathing into the top of it.
Oh, Ben.
The whole pod,
It's
the
called Scudder,
whole
isn't
pod,
it?
Yeah.
there's been this. I looked at you before and I was like, I'm
You
not gonna
should
say
have
anything.
you
thought
should
we
have
were
hit
in
me and I would have
Cloverfield.
moved. Yeah.
Bro, Tina, you've got headphones on. You can
I-
hear.
Didn't tell you my elements at the start. My ears are blocked. I have
Now you're a liar.
I have a blocked nose. I am in all sorts today.
This
I
is
don't have
why-
a blocked nose.
this is
I can
why-
hear you breathing.
This is why we flag ailments at the start, because I would have given it a pass.
We're time poor.
We are time poor, that's true.
Well, this wouldn't have happened.
Yes. Everyone, stream tonight. Chain together.
Yep.
Ben and Jack playing stream together.
Oh, you're not going to be there?
Oh, well, I'm thinking about
Yeah.
biking.
Quick one, Ben. I've also captured pre-show good 5 minutes of you cleaning out your charging port on your phone.
Oh,
Can you put that in no
Chris.
context?
I was going to put that as a full video, full 3-minute silent video on no context.
As long as the mics aren't on.
No, the mics were not on.
God bless you.
Well, we've got no. We've just given it context.
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, well, then I'll put it in that. Well, that's Bill's
haven't
fault.
put-
She
we haven't-
baited me.
We haven't put no context up for a long time.
We haven't.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta
Well,
go.
Oh, okay.
Give
bye.
too much context. Bye, Mum.